We're gonna go speak with God's manager. I imagine there might be explosions, mutants. Yeah, just as you said. Alright, honey, get in the bag. And just like that, we have Momo back in the party. Easy. So, Momo is the same as we left her. Let's see, we do want to put this ammo on. Buckler. Glass domino, the silver mail. So I want to put this on you, this on you. Okay, the buckler's fine for now. Let's go with an Artemis cap. Titan belt. Where do you think he would be? He's a sweet baby boy onion. Yeah, he can't talk. That would be crazy, right? So, before we go into the dungeon, there's a couple of, you know, things that, a couple of, like, side trips we need to make. I wonder if one of these Yggdrasil trees is Spar. I think that would have been a nice Easter egg. I do... I don't know. Like, Peco is weird. He's our sweet little baby boy onion. We just let him go, man. He's got that bulldog face. But Peco joins the party. Which means we can now put Ray on a master. So we're going to do this, and then this, And we're going to go put Ray onto Marileap. I don't want him to stay on Marileap for too long. Probably till about 5 levels. He did gain 1 level from the boss, but that's okay. It's not like a huge deal. But so he'll be on he's 21 right now. So he'll be on Marileap till he's about 26. And then after that, he's either going to go on to Bunyan, Delonzo. Delonzo's a really good choice. Gotta be careful about the rock here. Like, depending on what strategy you want to do with Ray, right? So, I like using chain formation, but there is a bit of a risk in doing so because of the fragility of it. Like, it basically makes your it like really messes with your defense, right? So, alright, let's see, what? You're on fall. I want to put Peco. So one of the things that I want to do in this playthrough is I want to actually I want to use all the characters, right? And that kind of conflicts with like how I like to use generally how I like to use Peco and how I like to use Nina in the second half of the game, which is skill mules, essentially. I have them learn stuff from masters, and let's see, I need Momo. So at this point, Peco it's like, do I want him to, you know, like, how do I want him to be, like, set up? You know, do I want to continue on there? Because, like, right now he's actually very, I would think his stats are actually pretty good. See, he doesn't have any equipment on, though, so let me take care of that. You can kind of see what he's rocking. We got the flame talons, the buckler, that, and a breastplate. So his natural, like, defense, his natural power is kind of low. And his natural speed is kind of low, but not super low. He is currently, like, 8 levels lower than Ryu, so obviously, like, his stats are not going to, like, be anywhere in the ballpark of his. Alright. Let's put... Okay, so let me talk you through what I'm thinking here. So, in the upcoming dungeon underneath the plant, everybody is surprisingly good. Like, there's nobody that really stands out more than anybody else. For a third character. Momo is required. Momo is required. Alright, so you have your choices are, you know, obviously to bring Ray, to bring Gar, to bring Nina, or to bring Peco. Like I said, Momo is required. Nina's good. Ooh, sorry, I had a cough real big there. Nina's really good for the random battles, and there's a mini-boss, well, a mid-boss is more like, it's a full-fledged boss, that she's good on. It's weak to fire. But the enemies in there have a very wide range of elemental weaknesses. There's enemies that are weak against fire, wind, and ice. Nina has access to all of it. So, yeah, I mean, she basically can hit them, and the enemies that are weak to wind are, like, they're kind of like, they come in really large groups and have very low hit points, so she can wipe them out with Typhoon really easy. Momo can also do that if you give her the Typhoon skill, but she has less AP than Nina. Nina has lots of AP, so she's good for the random encounters in there, and does relatively well on the boss, on the mid-boss. Gar is a big old stupid heap of hit points and physical power. If you give him Frost and Wind Strike, he can cover all 3 weaknesses and do really well for himself. He's a good tanky option. Peco is good for very similar reasons. Both of them can cover the same niche. Peco has the Flame Talons, so he has a built-in fire attack like Gar does, and you just give him the other 2 elemental punches, or elemental attacks, to kind of cover the other weaknesses. The difference is between the 2 of them is that, so Gar and Peco kind of naturally like fill the same niche in the party, just with 2 like sub niche. They each have a sub niche, so both of them are kind of like frontline tanky character. Gar is more offensive, Peco is more defensive. Ray, who is a physically fast striker, is also really good because, 1, it would give you a second stealer. 2, he can use a lot of the elemental weapons that Ryu can. I don't have one, but he can use the flare sword, he can use the feather sword. If you go deep into the fairy village, you can get a royal dagger, which gives him ice attack. You can do that, or you could just give him the elemental strikes. He would do really well there. And again, you would get a second stealer. And he's just naturally faster than every monster in that dungeon. So that is a thing. Right now, we are not going into the dungeon. We are going to go back to the mines for 2 reasons. There is... what is it called? One of the hide-and-seek gangs is in the mines, and also we can get a really amazing accessory there. I am going to walk back with... I'm just trying to think, because I'm debating on, do I just, normally I go out of my way to get every ability from every master. It actually makes some of the characters useless in combat to do so. Well, not useless, just less good. But I am thinking about not skipping a couple of the masters. We'll see. because I could probably get away with it. There's going to be a little bit of catch up anyway. But right now what I want to do is I want to go down here and give our sweet baby boy Onion. I'm gonna put him under the tutelage of everyone's favorite Lumberjack. Definitely the best Lumberjack in the series. There are 3 Bunyans in the series, if you're not aware. Breath of Fire 2's Bunyan is called, in the original translation, his name's Baba. His name's Baba Daru, I think. Let's see. We want to put you under Fall so that you don't lose any more agility. And also you get more strength. As you just... I mean... Although, to be honest, I think Peco's doing really well right now. He's apparently learned to fly. Or hover. That was more of a hover, I think. So when I'm doing the Fairy Village stuff, just to kind of save some, because I am playing this on an emulator, but to kind of save myself some hassle, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use save states to save scum the fairy stuff. I will not be using it to save scum the casino in the Fairy Village, because that's just outright cheating. Me doing this, what I'm about to show you, if I get like some bad results. But alright, so we had 1 fairy birth, Kaylin. Alright, where's my list of fairies? I think Kaylin is a pretty good one, if I recall correctly. Kaylin is... yeah, Kaylin's a pretty good one. Let's put Kaylin to work. Yes. Alright, Kaylin is a light blue fairy. Let's put on the hunting, because the hunting there is pretty good, actually. Let's move you to building. And what was yours was, that's a 2. Yeah, that's a 2. So 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3. So yeah. I don't want to do anything else, but I'm gonna put you on building so that I can potentially get... I gotta get 2 more houses going, or 2 more rooms going, rather. Sorry, I just like glanced over at my... I have a 3D printer. It's like one of my major hobbies is 3D printing stuff. And let's see. Who is the 2 lowest? Oh, it is both of them. Okay, well, that's good. I'm currently 3D printing a frog wearing a cowboy hat. So that's what I'm doing with my Saturday, is we're playing Breath of Fire 3 and printing a frog with a cowboy hat. Momo, what you got for us? In all honesty, we should just be able to do this. Like these like singular birds Ryu can one-shot kill with his feather sword. We do want to do this, though. Because I want to kind of demonstrate... If I can, I want to demonstrate the counter Peco.